listening to the Positive Professional Podcast with your host, me, Tracy Yvonne. This podcast is a weekly conversation about all things mental health, self-care, and wellness. And there'll be sprinkles of positivity, mindfulness, and guided meditations. Welcome back to Season 4, Episode 9. Today I'm going to talk about mindfulness-based stress reduction. And as more people look for effective stress management methods and general health improvement, the mindfulness stress reduction approach, also known as MSBR, has exploded in popularity. The program uses techniques like meditation, body scanning, and light yoga poses to help people become more aware and less stressed. The MSBR approach can be helpful whether you're struggling with work-related stress or chronic pain or just want to feel better overall. So MSBR is an 8-week treatment program developed by Dr. Jon Kabat-Zinn in 1979. Recently, it's become more popular, especially because it's a good way to deal with stress and treat many health problems. Jon Kabat-Zinn got inspirations from his teachers like the Korean Zen master Swanksan, and put Buddhism and mindfulness practices into the program. When he incorporated mindful hatha yoga into his medical practice, he saw many benefits, which led him to create MSBR. Kabat-Zinn sought to change the face of medicine by developing guidelines that can be used by people from all walks of life and religious practices. Research on MSBR's effects on physical health, stress, depression, anxiety, burnout, and sleep quality has been encouraging during the last 3 decades. For example, the NCBI, also known as the National Center for Biotechnology Information, published a study that showed how MSBR could help adults with depression and anxiety. Also, a study published in the Daily Science found that MSBR also helped people with their immune systems. Further evidence suggests MSBR may help with PTSD symptoms as well. According to the results of a research published in the Journal of Psychiatric Research, people with PTSD who took part in mindfulness-based stress reduction showed a significant improvement in their symptoms. Studies have also shown that MSBR may help the elderly improve their memory and mental abilities. In a study published in the Journal of Gerontology, Psychological Sciences, MSBR helped older people pay attention and remember things. And some research suggests that MSBR may help people deal with long-term problems like chronic pain. For example, in a 2016 meta-analysis and systematic review of several studies showed that MSBR helped people with chronic pain by reducing their pain, easing their symptoms, and improving their physical functions and quality of life. Another 2019 meta-analysis of 60 studies on MSBR and other mindfulness-based therapies found that these techniques were great at relieving pain and adverse effects of disability. MSBR has also shown promise in treating chronic pain in those with conditions like fibromyalgia or irritable bowel syndrome and neurological conditions like multiple sclerosis. And there has been extensive research that's shown the benefits of MSBR that go beyond mental and physical health. A study published by the Journal of Occupational Health Psychology shows that MSBR makes people more happy and more productive at work. According to the research, those who practice MSBR at work reported less emotional weariness and more happiness with their jobs. So MSBR may be an excellent way to help people who want to feel better about their work-life balance. So what does the 8-week training for MSBR look like? If you're considering enrolling in MSBR, it could help to understand what to expect from the program. A typical mindfulness-based stress reduction course lasts 8 weeks and has weekly meetings and a daily self-practice. MSBR programs often include guided meditation, light yoga, and open discussions. I'm someone that has taken the MSBR program twice, and it's been very, very, very helpful for me. So here's what your 8-week MSBR program will look like. The first MSBR session is often an introduction to the program. So get to know your trainer and other trainees and get a rundown of what the next 8 weeks of training will include. The trainer will also explain mindfulness, how it works, and how you can use it to reduce stress and improve your general health. The practice of mindfulness meditation is an integral part of MSBR. This 8-week course will teach you how to meditate in various ways, from doing a full body scan to sitting and walking meditation. Group sessions are an important component of mindfulness-based stress reduction. At various points during the 8-week course, you'll have a chance to reflect on how mindfulness meditation has affected your life and share your thoughts with other participants. If you're having trouble getting started with mindfulness or hit a roadblock, these group sessions are a great place to meet people in a similar position and instructors for guidance and support. MSBR also involves homework assignments in addition to meditation practices and group discussions. And some of these tasks can be reading, doing mindfulness exercising, or keeping a journal about your experiences with mindfulness meditation. And during the MSBR, there is also a silent retreat. And this is where people are asked not to talk to each other or do anything else social. With a silent retreat, you'll have ample time to sit, walk, and think without interruption. The silent retreat is often scheduled during week 5 of the 8-week program and may last from 6 to 7 hours or several days. During the retreat, there will be many types of mindfulness exercises. All of them will have the same goal, which is to help you to become more aware and knowledgeable about your own inner experience. So I'll share more in the next segment. So when thinking about mindfulness-based stress reduction and how it can be used in therapy for young adults, we all know that most young people haven't really mastered controlling their emotions or dealing with stress and living in the present moment. So in treating this group, MSBR may be used in a number of ways. I had the great opportunity to be trained in mindfulness-based stress reduction for teens by Gina Beagle. And she's a licensed marriage and family therapist and a California-based therapist, researcher, speaker, and author who specializes in mindfulness-based work for adolescents. She's the founder of Stress Teens and has been offering the mindfulness-based stress reduction for teens to adolescents, families, and school professionals and the community since 2004. I'm very excited I had an opportunity to be trained by her, and I have been using MSBR Teen in my work as well. So for young adults, mindfulness-based stress reduction aims to make them more aware of what's happening inside of them. It achieves this by teaching them meditation practices that emphasize present moment awareness. And this can help young people deal with stress and bad feelings in a healthy way. Learning to notice and accept one's feelings without judgment is a key component with MSBR for teens, and it also helps to build social skills as well as emotional control. Improved emotional regulation skills are one pathway to better mental health and well-being for teens and young adults. With the aid of MSBRT, young people may find relief from anxiety and sadness brought on by negative thought patterns like rumination and catastrophizing. Teens and young people can improve their mental strength by challenging their thoughts about bad things and focusing on the here and now. Mindfulness-based stress reduction for teens may also help young people feel better about themselves by teaching them to love and accept themselves more deeply. And because of this, they may be able to improve their perception of themselves and experience less stress and depression. Teens and young adults may also benefit from the skills and strategies taught in MSBRT for dealing with stress and difficult circumstances. By using breath exercises, mental imagery, and other mindfulness-based activities, they can stay calm and focused in tough situations much better. MSBRT effectively treats stress, anxiety, and other mental problems among teens and young people, aiming to provide young people with the tools they need to live happier, healthy lives. And the program trains them in mindfulness practices and offers emotional support as well. For adults, when MSBR is used for therapy, it might also help adults and older people with stress, anxiety, and other mental problems. Okay? Adults of all ages can benefit from MSBR training in ways to reduce stress and relax. Examples of these practices, like discussed in the first segment, are exercises involving breath work, meditation, and mental scanning. Adults and older adults can benefit from being more mindful and controlling their emotions. Mindfulness-based stress reduction is a valuable tool for adults experiencing chronic pain, as it increases their awareness and trains them to respond mindfully to uncomfortable situations. MSBR has shown great results for adults and older adults in ways in reference to healthy relationships and overall well-being. It also benefits in fostering a sense of companionship. One of the most valuable components of MSBR for adults and older adults is group therapy. People who go through this type of therapy find comfort in a group of peers with whom they can connect and learn. Therapists help people to talk about mindfulness-based activities in group sessions and encourage people to help each other on their mindfulness journeys. Mindfulness-based stress reduction is something that can be valuable for teens, young adults, as well as older adults. If this is something that you feel a young person in your life or even you would benefit from, speak to your doctor about getting referral to work with a clinician that is trained in this. Thanks for listening and supporting this podcast. And make sure you're clicking the like and subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Stay safe, be well, and don't forget to be the best version of you.